Well, first things first, it was another crazy week on SmackDown Live as we have a new WWE champion after Trey beat Adam Cole.
You mean Samoa Joe and his cyborg arm beat Adam Cole? By the way, I've been thinking about modifying one of my appendages. From what I hear, the prices have really come down the past few years.
Oh yeah? What did you have in mind?
Nothing major. Maybe just like a robotic ear or one of my pinky toes. Even though prices have dropped, I'm still on an indie budget.
I get the ear, I guess, but what would you even do with a bionic pinky toe?
The pinky toe is the most underrated of toes. Without it, you wouldn't be able to run, walk, or skip. So if I had a bionic pinky toe, I'd be able to do all of those things, but way better. Can you imagine how good of a skipper I would be?
No, I can't. But that brings up a good point. How is it fair for Samoa Joe, or any superstar, to have a competitive advantage like that?
It's the world we live in now. Man and machine are becoming one and the same. And besides, it's not like this type of thing hasn't existed in WWE before. Hulk Hogan once wrestled wearing a helmet with a giant fist on it.
Oh yeah, the war bonnet.
Yeah, and was that fair? Jake the Snake had his Cobra fight Macho Man. Was that fair? Papa Shango put voodoo spells on his opponents to make them puke and ooze black stuff out of their heads. I'd say that was a competitive advantage.
Okay, point taken. Either way, I wouldn't want to have to face Joe and his cybernetic arm anytime soon. Sorry, Trey, but I think you're in big trouble.
Maybe Trey should look into a bionic pinky toe. Then he could at least run away a lot faster from Joe. Just a thought.
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The Mixed Match Challenge starts tonight and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you gonna tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And Jade Smooth.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
As well as they should be. This match has instant classic written all over it.
And Byron, it's almost as if she's literally beaming with pride each time she steps into the ring.
And good for her, Michael, though I will tell you that some of her detractors are mistaking that pride for conceit.
Hide your wallets, it's Riley Flash.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 252 pounds, Riley Flash.
When you think about all the all-time greats that come out of Calgary, Riley Flash doesn't come to mind.
Oh, well, that's certainly true. I think he does deserve some credit for helping Red and Trey get their start, which is a significant contribution on its own.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes. Things are about to get a little more fabulous.
From Staten Island, New York, Carmella.
Hey, I know you hate when I say this, Corey, but Carmella truly loves to have fun.
I hate you, Byron, so much.
Almost as much as you hate fun? Come on, I'm ready for a dance break.
One of these days, Byron, they're gonna shut off your microphone, and I cannot wait.
I think she's an unbelievable talent.
Mella is money.
Byron, you shouldn't even be in the same arena as this man.
Why not?
And weighing in at 231 pounds, EC3.
Talk about an incredible story. A superstar who left WWE years ago, reinvented himself, got himself in the best shape of his life, and now he is back in his words, in the top 1%.
Are you doubting him?
I'm just repeating what he says.
Corey, you gotta realize Byron spent most of his life in the bottom 99.
That's not true.
Tremendous athlete EC3 set to do battle here tonight. As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just moments ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The real issue here is Riley Flash hasn't won a match in like 30 years, if ever. Red might as well be out there teaming with a sack of potatoes.
Samoan drop. Elbow drop. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, again. Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Suplex. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
EC3 making him think twice.
Oh, perfect kick. Comes in off the tag.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Clothesline.
What impact.
Up on the shoulders.
What does Carmella have to do to regain her composure?
In off the tag. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Wow, what a sequence. That'll turn your lights out. Putting it all on the line.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Huge toss.
Head crank. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
If you remember, guys, Carmella's introduction to the main roster came in 2016 when she was the final pick in the WWE brand extension draft. This is how people end up getting hurt.
Are you kidding me? He's fighting hard and it's paying off.
Yeah, he's not big in stature, but he's got a huge amount of...
Oh, look out.
Splash. He's struggling a bit here. Back in from the floor. Byron noted how Carmella was the final pick in the 2016 draft. I think in a lot of ways, Seeing more than 50 superstars get selected before her gave Carmella a bit of a chip on her shoulder.
Yeah, it definitely motivated her, Cole. And fast forward less than 2 years later, and Carmella became SmackDown Women's Champion. Talk about a meteoric rise.
Face first. Gosh. Great reflexes. Clothesline. Knee drop. Harsh impact.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
Look out, more aerobatics on the way.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. You got to feel for EC3 looking beaten down at this point.
I think this one's over.
Big punch finds its mark.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Somebody got hops.
He's going for it all.
Look at, he wants it one more time.
And we are done here. Oh man, EC3 doesn't even know where he is.
That ends this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
When it comes to impressive women, this girl might just top the list.
Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Joe Dixon.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
The baddest woman on the planet is here.
And from Venice, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
What a meteoric rise it has been for Ronda Rousey in WWE ever since she debuted at WrestleMania 34 as the tag team partner with Kurt Angle.
He's here!
And from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream!
Guys, here is a man who is going to be a true superstar in our business. He has it all. In-ring skill. He's got charisma.
And he's got great hair.
I fully expect Velveteen to be bald next time I see him after hearing you say that, Saxton.
Good point, Corey.
Velveteen wants nothing to do with the likes of you.
Just saying.
D-R-E-A-M.
The real deal. This kid's got it all.
The WWE Universe intoxicated by the dream.
How can you not be? So charismatic.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to take my eyes off him.
It's dream time.
What's he doing now?
Byron, anything he wants. He's the Velveteen Dream.
Corey, I think he wants you to go talk to him.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair!
WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is simply blessed to be the best. Just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum.
Well, you talk about some of that natural athletic talent, Corey. Bianca's been exceptional her entire life. She earned all SEC and All-American honors in track and field at the University of Tennessee. And if you just ask her, she'll tell you why she's better than everybody else.
You got eyes, Byron, you understand. A freak in the weight room, a beast in the ring. Bianca Belair can do it all.
And she's got a lethal hair whip.
Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Suplex. Boom! Did you hear the impact? He's executing on his plan perfectly.
He's definitely dialed it up at the right time.
Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous.
I gotta say, guys, Bianca Belair has wasted little time making a name for herself. I mean, from the minute she walked in the door, the entire women's division stood up and took notice.
Clothesline! Ouch! Oh, that was just malicious. Oh, straight forearm.
Look out! Going for the home run.
All the way for the top. Downward with force.
As Byron mentioned, Bianca Belair's impact has been immediate. From her very first match in the 2017 Mae Young Classic, Bianca has been opening eyes.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that in the first round of the Mae Young Classic, she gave up 4 inches and about 40 pounds to her opponent, but still won. That's a testament to Belair's immense strength.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
Really just laying it in.
Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Oh! Right to the back. You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training at the Performance Center and continuous improvement in the ring, there was a time when Ronda Rousey felt she couldn't call herself a WWE superstar yet, like she didn't earn it, Byron.
Well, her outlook changed quickly at SummerSlam, though, Michael. I think becoming Raw Women's Champion certainly earns Ronda the right to call herself a WWE superstar now.
Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact! This is a big risk.
Whoa! Dream just barely got out of the way.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
3. Bringing it back into the ring. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Drop. Big time. He's starting to struggle here.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He's a pop.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something. Maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live in a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Riley. He wasn't exactly in his prime when he trained us almost 15 years ago. Not to mention, Brooklyn has him flying back and forth to Calgary on these crazy cheap budget airlines. He had to ride in the pet compartment on his last connection, and I think he came down with kennel cough.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even if I have to get a dog vaccine, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. Minus the vaccine part. Brooklyn is disease-free as far as I can tell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Joe Dixon.
Given the participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a Match of the Year candidate. Brooklyn Von Braun is here to destroy anything in her path.
And from Fulton, New York, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
While a list of career goals motivates her rival, Red, Brooklyn Von Braun seems driven to destroy anything positive in Red's life.
I agree. She almost seems obsessed with making Red's life miserable.
The critic of the critics.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Most superstars return from injury with a renewed purpose, but Sami Zayn had the gall to say he'd rather stay on vacation.
Did you see his slideshow, Saxton? Sami visited some of the most breathtaking parts of the world, and now he's got to compete in this awful town tonight. I can't even remember the name of this place. That's how awful it is.
This happens to be one of my favorite places in the world, Corey.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
And people seem to forget how beloved Sami Zayn was. Now all anybody wants to do is complain about him.
Well, it's because Sami's changed.
Sami hasn't changed. The world around him has.
Here comes the War Goddess.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon!
You can thank Hall of Famer Booker T for much of Ember Moon's success. And I'd say this match will go a very long way in determining just who is WWE's most dominant woman.
It definitely will, Cole. But at the same time, whoever wins here tonight can't just rest on her laurels. There's a whole locker room full of women looking to take that top spot.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
All the way from the top rope.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
Suplex!
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
Yeah, he's got something special brewing here.
Comes in off the tag. It's hard to look at Sami Zayn now and think of him as an inspiring figure, but that's exactly who he was in his time at NXT. In fact, he was widely regarded as the heart and soul of NXT.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
Michael went back to a time when Sami Zayn was synonymous with NXT. His attitude back then was a far cry from where it is today. Now I wonder if everything we saw from Sammy in NXT was just a ruse.
Oh, why are you guys trying to rewrite the success Sammy had at NXT? Just because you and everyone else turned their backs on him shouldn't discredit everything that he's accomplished.
Not looking good, guys. In off the tag.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Elbow drop.
Sami Zayn not in a very good spot right here.
Ouch. Focused attack on the back. Oh, what a boot.
Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Clothesline!
What impact!
Elbow drop! She seems to have gained the advantage here.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Out of it in the corner.
Slam down hard.
Looks like Ruby Riott has broken a sweat.
Kicks directly to the chest. Ooh!
While Aleister Black's WWE career is still relatively young, some people are already saying he's among the best all-time strikers. Corey, would you agree with that assessment?
I wouldn't disagree, that's for sure, Cole. Especially when you look at straight kicks. Aleister Black is no doubt among the absolute best.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Oh, again!
Now it's Ruby Riott fading a bit.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
If I may, allow me to reinforce my thoughts on Aleister Black's kicking ability. He's so good, guys. I'd put him right up there alongside Rob Van Dam, Kofi Kingston, and even Daniel Bryan.
Wow, that's really saying something, Corey. And I'm sure the long list of superstars Aleister Black has flattened with Black Mass would probably agree.
Tagged in.
Oh,
Boom! Bicycle knee strike.
On the jaw.
Great evasion.
Double axe handle smash.
Someone's going to be walking funny after that.
Boom!
Elbow drop.
Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off? Double axe handled. He's getting a little battered now.
Ooh, what impact.
Nice right hand. What an elbow drop. This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael. Ooh, right to the face.
Back in from the floor. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
From the top. Oh my gosh, what a dive.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. Boom, what impact. His offense is on point right now.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Ruby Riott with the tag. Drop the
Another big move.
bang! Riott kick.
The opening is there for the taking.
Wow, that should be the final blow. And Ruby Riott makes the cover. No, holy kick out.
She's not done yet.
Wow, she turned that one around. Mind Buster! Oh, it's coming! German suplex!
Will she take advantage?
This tag's over. What a win.
Here are your winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big win here tonight.
Sometimes you step in the ring and just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here tonight.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And Jade Smooth.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
Determined looks on these faces of these women for sure. Wouldn't you agree, Byron?
Absolutely, but that shouldn't come as any surprise, especially considering how intense the women's division is right now. It's the self-proclaimed trainer of the stars, Riley Flash.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 252 pounds, Riley Flash.
Riley Flash might be a bit past his prime, but he's a veteran of this business, so you can't take him lightly.
Oh, Cole, I mean, looking at how out of shape he is, I don't think anyone's going to be taking him lightly.
And Byron, I would say these guys look more than ready to start this match.
So is this crowd, Michael, and justifiably so. This one's going to be simply amazing.
It's the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
from Fulton, New York, Brooklyn Von Braun.
As Brooklyn Von Braun makes her way to the ring, I have a feeling this might not last very long.
Honestly, I think in her mind, the less time she spends with the WWE Universe, the better. She's here for business, not adoration.
And weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Joe Dixon.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long, long time.
Corey, given that the title is not on the line here, will motivation be an issue for the champ tonight?
Absolutely not, Cole. He doesn't care if the title's on the line or not. He just wants to kick somebody's teeth in.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Ouch. Down in a hurry.
Harsh impact.
Looking bad for her here.
Not the first time we've seen her do this.
Perched up top.
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Clothesline. She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Oh, again.
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match.
Bang! Are you kidding me? Jaw-shattering boot. Boom!
Up on their shoulders.
Wasn't expecting that.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Ah, boom. Clothesline. So effective. Up on their shoulders.
Oh, man.
Not what you were looking for.
Spinebuster. You can't take much more of this.
That's over at this point. Uh-oh. Good night.
Will that be the deciding factor?
The force of that impact looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Oof. Gets the tag. enziguri right in the ear. Reverses. Can he make him pay? Axe handle finds the mark.
Shot block.
This is a incoming diving knee drop. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Double axe handle smash.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Looking for more damage here.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Oh, saw it coming. Elbow drop.
Oh, nasty impact. Gets him with a counter. Wow, what a sequence. He's in a bad spot now.
Yeah, he's got to find a way out of that corner.
What are they going to do here? They're ready. Springboard crossbody. Wow. Anticipated that attack perfectly. Shoulders on the mat. Well, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here. Big clothesline. Oh, nasty impact. She scores big with the counter. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Buster! Big boot. Stringing together some big moves here.
It's like she's tapped into...
Set up for a second time. German suplex. Woo. Whoa, didn't expect to see that. She's got the shoulders down. Former trainer Riley Flash are your mixed match challenge winners. I think Red might be up for sainthood because she just performed a miracle in winning this with Riley Flash. That's the only way to explain this.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what, quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got a ride with her one time, and besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
Ah! Oh! Ah! What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love them. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Guys, I think we can all agree that this is easily one of the biggest matches of the champ's career.
And Cole, that's really saying something considering all the high-profile matches we've seen him compete in up till now.
The most dangerous man in WWE today.
Samoa Joe is a man who has never made an idle threat. One of the most dangerous competitors ever to step into the squared circle.
If there's hostility, if there is tension to be had, Samoa Joe will be the first one in line.
A lethal hybrid of size, speed, technique, and agility. Samoa Joe is second to none.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Joe Dixon.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is